All right, y'all. Back with another video. As you can see by the title, we are talking about the action or the concept of chasing money. And there's nothing wrong with chasing the bag and wanting more resources. That's not the problem. What the problem is putting this thing over everything else, prioritizing this thing to where it comes before hobbies, just a plethora of things. You should never be putting this thing on a pedestal. This thing should be a byproduct of who you're trying to become. When you're chasing money, it will never feel like enough. It is just a number. Instead, focus on the quality of your life experiences and romanticizing your life. Set out certain side quests. Sometimes take the scenic route home. Little things about that. Stop putting this paper or this number on a pedestal as if this thing is so far out of reach. You don't have to get to a certain dollar amount to enjoy your life right now in the present moment, because what you're reaching for is it's not real. What you're reaching for, it may never come. All you have is the present moment. Now, I'm not saying blow all your resources on the moment, but enjoy the fruits of your labor to the best extent you can. And sometimes it don't always, for you to enjoy your life, you don't have to always, it doesn't always take money. Find other ways. Focus on putting your best step forward day by day, and these actions will accumulate over time. Sit in silence. Sit with God sometimes and just ponder. Especially if you got a lot on your plate, it's okay to just slow down a little bit and try and seek some clarity on how to put your best step forward, your best step moving forward. And then, when you get that clarity, you receive the download, then you focus on that and you scratch it off the list, and it'll over time, it's not going to come overnight. This thing over time, after doing the things you're supposed to do, showing up every day, these things will accumulate, and it's a snowball effect. I don't know about y'all, but I believe in the law of accumulation. That's one thing I'll talk about heavy. Focus on being aligned and not forcing anything. Focus on being aligned with the people, places, and things you are trying to manifest in your life. Be aligned with your future self. Go to the places, see the things you want in your life that you're trying to work towards. Get in the area, acknowledge the people that are doing it. And that stuff will begin to rub off on you. The experience of being around the environment and the people, places, and things that you want in your life will have an effect on you. And moving forward, you'll have something to look at and say, man, this is This is my reward. This is my reward if I just stick to it, if I just hold on a little bit longer. It helps in the faith department, which I hope you aren't lacking in. But sometimes we do need to get out and see the things we're trying to manifest in person, so we know it's possible. Focus on becoming and maintaining or stewarding the things you're manifesting. And what I'm about to say right here is something I had to learn the hard way. Obtaining things and possessions and/or habits is the easy part, but maintaining and being a good steward over these things is a completely different story. So, it's one thing to get let's just say, for example, you run into the woman of your dreams right now, but you're not where you want to be. You're not going to be able to take care, and yeah, she might be there for you and things like that, but inside, you have more capacity, and she's showing up as her best self every day. So as a man, you're not gonna feel good about that, about you not being up to capacity and you not being able to store it and take care of this woman accordingly. Again, it's not about money, it's about the quality of life. You get the car, say you get the car you want, but you're not able to maintain it. It's drowning you. The maintenance, the note, your car's dirty all the time. You can't get it some new tires if you need to, or these are things in people and possessions I'm speaking of, but also habits. You want to be able to be a good steward. You want to be an entrepreneur. You want to have that business, but you can obtain it. But if you're not the person who can maintain this thing, it's gonna crumble. It's all gonna come to shambles. So instead of trying to get all these things overnight, focus back to focusing on taking things day by day, step by step, brick by brick. Focus on becoming the person who can maintain the lifestyle you desire. We're cooking right now. We're cooking. Also, realize that less is more. The life that you want is different from the life your present self deserves, if that makes sense. You catching what I'm saying? Which it should. But the more you believe the things you want out of life are not already accessible within you, the more you will repel the life you want. And always keep an open mind to the possibilities, and you cannot lose. And when it comes to, finances and stuff, this is a topic I will be talking about on this channel a little bit, because, it is important. We're not just gonna gloss over that. Like, this is important. But this video, it and how I'm speaking on money, it seems a little spiritual, because it is within. It's not a pay. It is tangible, but you got to change your perspective on these things. It's okay to want a certain dollar amount or set a certain goal to achieve, but in the same time, it's not about the dollar amount. It's greater than that. So that was my thoughts on this video. If you like content like this, like, comment, and subscribe. Put on post notifications. I'll be posting more on this channel. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in. God bless.